Pessy made this song at the intro when he clips the videos. You know, the Akaash Your Wife Is Terrible song.
Oh, yeah.
And people have been loving it. And we're never going to release the full 4 minutes. You have to, sorry, that's just for us, you know?
Yeah. Let us
you can
have
get
some
it.
stuff.
We got some stuff, okay? So if you're watching this clip right now, good luck.
They were like, man, she'll kiss the dog and not Akaash.
That's true. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I never done just kiss.
Have you seen any memes or content that you guys thought were funny?
I'm sure you've seen our clips.
Aisha chicken curry.
Aisha chicken curry. Oh, Steph Curry's girlfriend who's also him out. Aisha chicken curry is actually pretty funny because Steph Curry's chick's also doing the same thing to him. So it's Aisha Curry. Okay. Aisha chicken curry's not bad. That's a funny one.
Yes, we got to go through the funniest one.
Because she's pretty and I'm also pretty, so that's why I'm fine with it.
Objectively good.
Yeah.
I also like Aisha Curry.
That's why you like it, because she's pretty. I know. If it was an ugly girl, you wouldn't say that.
I can see it. Yeah. Digging the hole again, just saying. Digging the hole.
If she had a body count, I would have been like, hey, cut that. But because she doesn't, and I know how like innocent she actually is, it can be not that I'm so
we're gonna get into them. These are just like little highlights.
secure, but with that joke, I'm like so secure.
Oh, I absolutely.
College, and she claims that just meant she liked to dress up and dance, which sounds kind of ridiculous, but only one small. She said Catholic schoolgirl, and then when she hit college, she felt free and realized she could do whatever she wants. And you could tell Akaash is sitting there like, please just say you meant something else and you're joking. That's all we need. But she always just has to make things more difficult for him. Also, it's crazy they pretend like she's just too naive and doesn't like, even though he's him in the.
You might need to know the actual meaning.
Get some definition.
We're gonna any terms that you might need to know the actual meaning of. Alex is here to break it down.
I thought it was just like dancing, getting dressed up, and maybe that was my mistake.
Popping her was just dancing and getting dressed up. You're lying. You're a liar. We know you other dudes. Just admit it. Just admit it. At this point, but here's the thing. This is only weird because you're making it weird. This is only weird because you're making it weird. First off, if you're with a chick and she's had in college, listen, I don't give a what these trad ass say. That's fine, okay? It's okay. It happens. As long as she's not with a 20 body count, something crazy like that. It's okay if the girl had a couple boyfriends before you. It's fine, you know? But this is weirder because now you're making her some purity test. And the only reason this is so funny to me is because how much cash, money, this guy talked to other people. He's talked about Will Smith and Jada, like, well, what a he is and all that. You're the dude.
Yeah. So I acknowledge that.
Look at this.
Big one.
Yeah, the act of getting dressed up, looking fun.
Yeah. Is it true that you said that there was a rotation of guys?
A roster.
Yeah,
what does a roster mean to you?
Yeah, what does a roster mean? Go ahead. What does a roster mean? Explain. What by roster did you mean the basketball team?
Yeah, roster is not a good word.
You guys have to understand, have you ever heard of the repressed Catholic schoolgirl?
No.
You're Indian. You're Indian.
Yes.
I was, I do know. Okay, so I was.
His Catholic school was in his living room. Imagine how repressed he was.
I was the repressed.
Are any of these guys funny? No. Okay.
Indian girl that I didn't even watch Jersey Shore in high school because I felt it to be too inappropriate. So when I got to college, I'm like, oh my God, I can dress however I want. I can do whatever I want.
You can have a roster of frat boys.
What does a roster mean?
So it didn't.
Look at him. He is like, what does a roster mean? Say it like we said in the car and how we planned it.
If you were in court, they would go, you're
leading the witness.
trailing off. You need to fucking get to the point. Answer the question.
Actually to a roster, it just meant like 2 guys I was talking to and flirting with at the same time. That's it.
Yeah, right.
That's not what a roster means. Why don't you look that one up on Urban Dictionary? I guess that's your source.
That's all.
Yeah.
And when you say hooking up, I think people
When
think you
I
meant
mean
fucking.
hooking up, I just meant making out.
See,
Again.
but like, I mean it way he's like, please, baby, tell them I'm cool and you're not. You're really avert. Like, it's so weird how it like it's coached and uncomfortable, and it just again, why are you making such a big deal out of this?
When I said hooking up, what I meant was, you know what? No, she's trying to pretend. She's playing this off like she's stupid. But yeah, off.
Like everything I say is so.
So hooking up, according to Urban Dictionary, let's use their source because they used source.
Sure.
Okay. Generally having sex. That's it.
Hyperbolic because it's so like incongruous to who I actually am as a person.
Right.
Which is terrible. You're a terrible person. That's what you actually are.
Right. So you're saying you're a big old prude.
Yeah, literally.
Incongruous, not
Yeah, hold on.
incongruous.
You're a big old prude that's trying to talk your husband into a foursome with his friend. That big old prude.
To spin this into her being a prude, but the only person she's a prude to is Akaash. Like, he needs to realize he'd be much.
Okay, I'm gonna go to. Okay, I have another one from another video because I think get a couple things here. Where is it? No, before this, hold on. I had it. Okay, here it is.
There we go.
Okay.
She too.
Well,
So, yeah.
can we settle something for the internet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Will you kiss Akaash right now?
I don't even know if I want to see it.
lips.
Okay, great.
Now, Mersh, before I play this, we've been. I would like to think we've been around the block a few times on the internet. You know when somebody scripts and sets up a bit and tries to make it seem like this is not set up? This is set up. This is we're going to do a funny bit, and I'm going to get you back. Watch this. Get ready to cringe through your seat, by the way.
Everybody
over here.
But it's gonna mess my.
Bring that ass over here. Bring that ass over here.
That's it. He's a guy now. He earned it back because a bunch of other said so. Your friends are lying to you. That's it, huh?
Some guy comes out in a velvet robe and goes, "Hello, it's me, King of Manliness. Your balls, sir. I return to you on behalf of all
They pin
the
a
men."
medal on his chest. They all carry him around on their shoulders. Like he just
Staples
won the
it to
big
his
game.
chest because he's a man.
But look at the fake, like, oh, dude, that does not make up for getting in public
No.
forever.
Or no, forget about getting in public forever. For what's going to happen now, you continuing to get nothing's going to change, which is the funniest part of this.
It gets worse.
Had lived online.
Let me get to this.
They spike the drink.
Okay.
into it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which frat party should my daughter avoid in the near future? I have a 2-year-old daughter. Which frat party should she not go to?
Shy should.
Well, anyone where the guys look like anybody on this show.
Yes.
Those are the here. Let me help you out. Anybody that has dudes that looks like this. Every frat that I've known that has dudes that look like this is also known as the frat.
Any frat made up of guys who listen to Flagrant.
Yeah, no, seriously. These are all dudes who speak with wigger accents all the fucking time, but are actually afraid of real black people that aren't in suits.
Yes.
Go to.
Shy should avoid Teak because they definitely. Why?
They make you pop that thing crazy or what?
No, because they spike the drink.
No way.
Yeah, so they got kicked off of our campus.
No
for
way.
Doing that. Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the worst.
Yeah.
Let's just get some definition.
Okay.
We're gonna any terms that you might need to know the actual meaning of. Alex is here to
To
break
be
it down.
fair, I thought it was just like dancing.
Okay, so then they brought up the gold digger thing. This one first. So remember that story where she remember that story that they told where he was broke,
Yeah, he was laying
living on the
jacket,
streets, only
using
making
jacket as
six
pillow.
figures. Remember,
That's
broke
right,
low six.
Gold digger.
Yeah.
The question again was,
Gold digger.
Yeah. Because I invested low and waited for it to go high.
no, you didn't. You invested low, and when he was at his lowest, you left him and went on a break so he could, and I quote, find his voice. He had to go find his voice. By find his voice, you meant find the money from the
Yeah, you
Flagrant
go
show.
find some money while I go fuck other guys.
Yeah. You went to go find his voice. And when you had your little thing, you weren't popping your pussy. You were celibate then, too? Fucking liar.
You're a gold prospect.
Yeah, that's not a gold
Do you
digger.
know, can I make a prediction?
Mhm.
Somebody who has fucked her is gonna come out.
Oh, yeah. It's happening. They're going to come out. It's going to happen.
Somebody who's her is gonna come out, and he's gonna have proof.
He's like, oh, she's lying.
He's gonna have some kind of
a
shit.
text.
That or a picture of her laying in his bed, like, you know, with her top off, but like with the covers on, something like that, where he's gonna be like, "Yeah, I was with your girl," like, you know what I mean? Like one of those.
A gold digger.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're like a what is that? You're
Worthless, horrible, demon,
Monster,
Indian.
succubus.
like a hedge fund manager.
Yeah, you're like Akaash with Bitcoin.
Exactly.
Yes.
And it's like,
She bought much lower than I did. She bought at the bottom, dude. She could not have bought
That is
lower.
something.
Hey, can I tell you a fun little story? You know, Marsh, I told you this story, but I haven't told it on air yet. So, and the watch reminded me. Here's a fun story that you're not gonna maybe see in this video, but it's real. So, Akaash, when he started making a bunch of money, like,
It's a
you know,
nice watch.
it is a very beautiful watch. When he started making a bunch of money, what he did was he decided, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go get like a very limited edition.
Oh,
like,
you told the story.
Yeah, I never told it on air. I told it to you off air.
Did you tell me
Yeah,
off air?
I haven't told this on
Oh,
air.
okay.
I told it off air. I
Okay.
told it off air. So he went to get this limited edition Rolex that, you know, you have to be on a waiting list for. I think he was on a waiting list for a couple years to get it. And they finally called him and they said, hey, come get your Rolex. It's ready. Well, the mistake that he made was bringing her with him. She went there. They go. They're getting ready to bring the Rolex out. He's been on a waiting list for 2 years. She sees one of the Rolexes, a normal one that's just like behind the counter. She goes, but I really like that Tiffany one. Who do you think left with a watch?
This man
Oh, by the way, thank you, Patrick, for that story.
might be the most ultimate on the planet.
Yeah.
No.
Yep,
Yeah.
he didn't get his watch.
No, she got one, though. And by the way, she wears it every time you see a Tiffany blue watch on the wrist. She might be even wearing it in this. That's the watch that she got and he didn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that? You're like a hedge fund manager.
Yeah, you're like Akaash with Bitcoin.
exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like,
She bought much lower than I did. She bought at the bottom, dude. She could not have bought
That is
lower.
something that
but
is.
to be fair, it's like I was working too in the
I wasn't.
beginning.
Were you?
What were you working on? Huh? Your head game?
Oh, yeah.
You popping your What were you working, huh? Were you working some dude's
You weren't. Yeah.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
were you
yeah.
doing?
When we met, I worked at Goldman Sachs.
Yeah, doing what? Doing what? Were you running a $100 million fund for them?
I got a job at Deloitte after
She was
I
a
graduated
consultant.
college. I was a
I was
consultant.
sleeping in.
Oh, wait, she came from a rich Indian family, so no wonder she was expecting her to be taken care of.
Till
I
12
worked
a.m.
in
12 p.m.
data analytics.
Yeah,
You're a gold digger.
Hey, guys, you have a bigger podcast than us. Maybe don't talk over each other. Like sports yelling. What are we doing here?
I can't even understand what's
Sleeping
happening.
on the ground.
Yeah, I know. This whole thing backfired.
I was saying rent.
I used to really believe that you guys were poor with his sob stories so we could get Patreon going. I didn't know you're working at a hedge fund this whole
Yeah.
time he was spending your money.
Well, I wasn't making that much. I was making like 70 grand a year in New York City.
Oh, that's
on two-
horrible.
Do you know the median income of a family of two?
70
in this
grand and you
country?
and your boyfriend live together, it's like, you're fine.
I was only making 70
And he
grand.
was
There are
making
people in
low
the
one
chat
hun-
right now that are screaming.
And he was making low 100s. Or low. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say it's a lower. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's say it's 100,000. It's probably more, but let's just give it a round number. And she was making 70. So you guys were by with 170K income.
How did you even survive?
How did you live? What happened? It sucks. You know, remember, she had the downgrade. He could only buy her iPods, AirPods,
And Nikes.
And Nikes. He couldn't, like, whatever, you know, not the nice stuff she has now.
people.
But that's good, though.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Okay, so
Yeah,
then
yeah.
when did you guys get really broke? And why did you stay with him?
2018. Okay, do you want the real answer or the fun answer?
I want to know the real answer. And like, I want to know that, because I heard this beautiful story that Akaash told about you guys
Yeah.
sleeping on the floor and then
Yeah.
like him wanting to give you his North Face or something. And then you gave it back because you're like, it's not Mew Mew.
You're gonna own it. You guys aren't owning it. You guys look like you're panicking.
Yeah, because now you're going to have to do a whole nother show like this.
Yep. Now you're gonna have to do another one where now we also make fun of you.
How
Andrew
long do you
Schultz.
think, though, before somebody comes out and goes, I her?
Oh, soon, very soon. Somebody's gonna come out.
all 10 inches of that.
Just talking about the other guy's and Akaash does not seem amused by it.
You guys have like idiosyncrasies that are kind of different from
Yeah.
a lot of couples.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Apparently.
Bruh, the thing was that crazy. I even watched it and I was like, so break us down.
Oh, the friend thing. Yeah, we play. Yeah.
An explanation.
Has the happened?
So, okay, no, it hasn't.
Okay,
No, I still only one woman.
And buddy, and that's all you're ever gonna because at the end of the day, you're a
Yeah.
no matter how many nice watches you buy or fucking nice car you buy or Bitcoin you have.
You're Indian Aaron Himmeldt.
You're Indian Aaron Himmeldt.
That's
You're a steel shit toe.
what I thought was. Now, would you have let him get some side in this hypothetical?
Yeah, of course. Everyone should be included.
Nah, but Akaash wants the dude.
The dude.
Ah, cause gay. Bro, who is this guy?
Oh, he's the black guy.
Oh.
Yeah. You think he can handle all 10 inches of Nav? You think you can take Nav down? Shout out Nav, bro.
Yes.
Shout out Nav, you home wrecker.
Look
It's
at
fake laughter. It's just,
But his cope laugh.
No, I know, but
Akaash's cope laugh
but they're
is rough.
all fake laughing. It's like cutting into my brain.
Oh, that's because they're all fake people. Everything about them is fake. Again, it's all over therapy. People who go to therapy way too much in LA who keep each other's who think they're great. It's funny. This bitch completely you, and now your friends are sitting there pretending like it's okay. When you let me tell you something, because we know relationship, we've seen relationships like this. The moment he's not there, there's a group chat. There's a Flagrant group chat for sure where everyone's in it, including Akaash. But there's another group chat that's called the No Akaash is Allowed.
Yes.
Where they're goofing on you, boy, and they're doing it a lot. What they're doing now is they're trying to save face, but not because they're your friends, dude. They're doing it because they have a product and they need that product to continue. Okay?
And
That's
you're the product with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what the was that joke? Because I think for a lot of people, myself included, like I saw that and I was like, why would she even joke around about that?
Yeah.
With Akaash there and like, what was the what was the backstory?
She wasn't joking. Hey, let me explain something to you. It wasn't a joke. She doesn't. Okay.
Look at the look.
First off, she's a
look
woman.
At Akaash. Look at him though. Look at him. Look.
Oh, look at that.
Make sure you
Yeah,
get
look
this
at
right.
that. Here you go, Mia. You're
Make sure
right.
you get
Make
this right.
sure you get this right.
Just like we rehearsed it.
Okay, he's fuming. He look at her. Why did he? First off, she doesn't know how to joke. She's not. She's a woman. She's not funny, so she doesn't know how to joke. So she wasn't joking. Everything she look. Here's the truth about her. Everything she says is honest. The whole reason that this whole debacle happened is not because she's a liar.
No.
It's because when she goes on camera,
she's too honest.
She can't remember lies she's told because she's she's too honest. She'll just tell you what she's thinking. When she's on camera and she's getting attention, she'll just say it. And when she's saying it, it's the truth. She really wanted to do that. She absolutely guys in college. The only thing she lied about was like, yeah, I'm a virgin. But here's the thing. I don't even think she lied about that. I'll be honest with you. I don't think he even asked her. I think I'm not going to even ask her because I don't want to know.
Yeah, you just think that it was.
I don't want to know because he just thought she was just like you. Look, Akaash, I hate to break it to you. And coming from I am not a good looking man in any way, but like.
I am.
Okay.
This guy.
Coming from someone's not that good looking, but you don't have a lot to offer here other than money, okay? You're not that funny. I've seen your comedy, if you call it that. I guess it's funny, but nobody really wants to hear Aziz, I'm sorry that I married this woman, okay?
Yeah,
nobody
dude,
wants that.
I'm ugly, and I used to get even when I was broke.
Yeah.
You know how hard that is? You know how hard it is to get pussy when you're in a car?
Mm-hmm.
Looking back, like it's been pointed out to me, and I get that. I feel like for us, I think
we have this kind of relationship where like I humiliate him. I put him through humiliation rituals and he doesn't like it, but he puts up with it because if not, I remind him, you know, my ringtone is that clip of me saying we didn't get a prenup, just to remind him all the time when we're at places.
I learned so much of my humor from Akaash, not to like justify it, but just to explain like, oh, if I say these absurd things, it's so funny because it's not who I actually am.
No, they're not absurd. They're exactly who you are. They're exactly who you are.
You were talking about things you actually want.
Oh, that was your character? You do bits?
Yeah, I was doing a bit. It was called
Wife
Who Wants to F Her Husband's Best Friend.
Wow. Well, you know what? She's a character actor.
I mean, it literally feels like a joke. It would be like if you and your wife were like, "Hey, you want to do some role play tonight?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be a chick who wants to f your best friend." Like, Jesus Christ.
Okay, then I'll be the guy who already f your sister. Checkmate.
You've been watching Mr. Show on HBO.
Oh, dude, that would be a comeback on a bitch.
Yeah.
Royce is the comeback king. It is so
The king of the slams.
Yeah. Mercer's the king of the impressions. I'll be the king of the slams. That's fine.
Hello, Dad. I got some good news and some bad news. The good news is Mama's still alive. The bad news, she's with Raj, my boss, king of the slams.
Don't go into that shed with your uncle. Don't. God, that was such a dark bit.
The internet doesn't
not
know.
there, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I hate that guy.
Oh, all these
I
multi-dimensions
don't
of
know if for those of you that don't know and are big Tim Robinson fans, watch his episode of The Characters on Netflix. It's kind of like a hidden
I'm
thing.
ruined.
Lady Luck.
personalities.
Give me that
Right.
steak
Jesse.
back. Taking it out of his
That's,
mouth.
by the way,
one of my
that's
favorite.
literally Mersh at the casino.
Yeah.
That's him. He walks in all and he's like, I'm ruined.
Like first 10 minutes.
Gosh, not to like justify it, but just to explain, like, oh, if I say these absurd things, it's so funny because it's not.
It's so funny because like I'm doing it in front of like hundreds of thousands of people and like him and questioning his manhood, and like I think it's funny because it's like a bit, like it's a bit we do where he treats me with respect and he worships the ground I walk on,
And then I trample on that.
and then I trample on that.
disrespect him at every turn.
Exactly.
It's a fun dynamic.
It's great.
who I actually am.
Right.
Who are you? Please tell us who you are. Write a book.
But I kind of forgot that like the internet doesn't know all these.
Honestly, I'll give
Why don't you write a book called Not Sorry, but spelled the Indian way?
I'll give you some credit here, darling. If I got to just like you, like on a whim one night, I'd be pretty pumped about that.
No, she's
I'd
not
go,
ugly.
You know what? Yesterday was pretty cool. But I could like the idea of being married to you or in a relationship with you sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, you just want to be one of those frat boys. You don't want to be the guy who picks.
Yeah, no, the frat boys were lucky
Yeah.
because they were getting college age her and just
Popping
popping
a
whatever they
pussy.
want. Yeah, and she was drinking PBR out of a goddamn keg, you know, and she liked it.
Dimensions of my personality, so they're
Right.
just seeing this one thing.
Right.
So the joke started with like Akaash being like, "Oh, Nav's really hot." Like Akaash would show Nav's picture to his trainer or whatever because he's like really like.
Can I
So
just
then
point
Akaash
out
start-
how? Can I point out how again she went? No. The whole thing started off with my simp husband pointing
Being
out how his
gay.
friend's hot.
Oh my God! Look at the Photoshop they did. They did him as the
Adam
no jumper
22.
guy. Yes,
Okay, that's
Akaash 22. Oh, that's good.
Has to be like, well, there's a double standard here because Akaash makes jokes about we're jealous, but she clearly is just disgusted by Akaash. You know, she's also previously talked about how he smells down there.
To get out of that.
Oh
you know, when you get
Check
on-
this out.
How he smells.
You're
down
gonna like
there.
this.
No offense to the homeless people, but like, you know, when you get on the subway and there's like a homeless person sleeping and like everyone has to get out of that car. Yeah. That's what my husband's smell like.
You married an Indian guy.
What
That's
did you expect?
That's how they come from factory. Like, what do you want? And by the way, let me explain something to you women here about your yeah, do get smell. If it's a humid day and you're out there and you're sitting and you're like, it's bad. Sometimes they smell like fajitas. I get it. It ain't the best. But like, that's what we live with. But let me tell you something. Anytime a woman tells you, this is all you got to do, boys, I'm going to help you out. I'm giving tips lately. Anytime a woman tells you your smell, you go to the dirty hamper, you grab one of her underwears and show her a charge and go, you want to play? Let's
Fuck
play.
you, this game?
Let's play a game. Shut up.
Gross bitch.
Yeah, they'll stop real quick. Confront them with their sin.
Oh my God, I hope he's not mad.
So she just wants nothing to do with him. You know, she'd rather have some random lady pleasing him. And Akaash, he's like, all right, this sounds good. But I'm sure he just wants to be with his wife. You know, he does not want this. I mean, he always talks about how his wife is the only person he's been with. He seems to be really proud of that. And I don't think he wants to be with anybody else, honestly. So I think his wife is trying to push this
Outsourcing.
for sure. She's
Can I say
joke.
what a
Sure.
fucking
It seems like
too.
she's
He's the
convinced-
one holding the dog. What a
Yeah.
him that a hand job. Also, if this
How come you can have?
because then also if this happens, you know for sure she's going to use this as justification to be with other guys.
How come you can have a joke about outsourcing hand jobs and blow jobs?
because they're
You're
men.
not- and also because you're probably not giving enough of them.
Yeah, we should have to outsource them. And obviously, don't do the outsourcing thing. We have enough Indians.
You cool with the hand jobs?
Yeah.
You're cool with him just getting a hand job
Totally.
Are you?
She's cheated on him.
Oh yeah, of course.
She's cheated on him. I mean, we always thought it, but this is the confirmation. Again, we all know these women. When they go, if a woman volunteers go get a hand job, they are trying to, in their own weird way, make up for something that they have done.
They're like, no, you go ahead. That's fun.
You go ahead, because then if they find
Then they'll go
out,
somebody.
No. They've already somebody.
Well, no, but I'm saying they'll go do it again with no guilt because it's like, well, I let him get
if you get caught, they'll be like, well, I let you get that hand job. Never take it. It's bait. It is bait. Well, it's master bait, but still.
Are you
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I've said that it's less work for me.
I don't. This is. I don't.
Can you talk to our wives?
Bro, you know how that is? It's less work for me. Bro, like if you're in the point of a relationship where for either party, men or women, is considered work, that's bad. That's a bad spot, dude.
I mean, there's like moments where you're like,
no moments, but I'm not gonna. You're gonna outsource a hand job.
But when you're starting to look at the overall life as work, then you're like, okay, that ain't good. That's actually bad.
No, listen, I agree. Listen, there's times where you're tired. There's bad. I get it. I'm not saying that, but when you're like, oh, that's work for me. Off. Do you know what that is? Like the number one, like as a dude, you like, especially if you're with a chick, like you don't want to be like, you don't want her just to give you a hand. Oh, I hate doing this. You want her to be into it. Like that's part of it, you know?
I don't believe this. You can't tell you why I don't believe this.
Yes, like I think it would bother me like 30%, but I feel like 70% I'd be like, okay, whatever. I put you through a lot the past couple weeks.
You sure have. And it's funny.
It's really funny. So you're doing this thing where, by the way, you're doing this thing where you're saying, I'll let you get, and then let me know what's happening as soon as they get in the car. As soon as they get in there, I'm going to, he's one of those, he's new rich. So new rich always do this. He's going to get in his G-Wagon. And it's always, that's the new rich thing. That's they always do that shit. He's going to get in his G-Wagon, and then, because she likes it, it's bigger and more comfortable than the Escalade. So they're going to get into it, and she's going to go, I was kidding about that hand job thing. That was for the show. I gave it to you so you look cool, but we're not actually doing that, okay?
Like, you know, she probably did like give him the old like that was just a bit.
That was a joke.
Also, the thing about your friend wasn't a bit. Make it happen.
That's real.
I feel like I owe it to you.
I do kind of deserve it.
Yeah.
Yes.
My justification for the hand job.
I do kind of deserve it. And you're still with her? Like, I don't understand. Like, do you think, listen, let me tell you, no hand job. By the way, hand job is the worst kind. Like,
it's not great.
It's okay. Listen, I get it. I'm not in any way judging people. We've all been there. It's like, look, got to get the poison. I got it.
I think a hand job should be all right under the guise of a only because even those hand jobs aren't great.
No.
But it's tied into the whole relaxation of the muscles and stuff. You know what I mean? So outside of it, who the wants a hand job?
Because it's emotionless and it's
it's just like a little thing after. Sure, okay.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, I'm on board.
Yeah.
Fire. I also like
fire. That's fire.
Yeah, they're all.
You guys are liars. All of this is scripted. We all see through it. And now we know for a fact you're watching everybody that's clipping you. So you guys are losers. Andrew Schultz, stop talking like a wigger. It's I'm older than you, kid. So let me explain something to you kids. You sound like okay? You're too old to be acting like wiggers, every single one of you, okay? Stop.
the fact that it's just less work for you.
Yeah.
And I know your day is full of work.
You know, I'm going to give Schultz credit there. That is a very good point. She's complaining that it's less work for me, and he's pointing out you don't have a job.
Yeah, that is true.
Less work for you? In what way? What work do you do? That other dude's not his.
Could be acting here, but he seems surprised by it. He's like, "Oh, really? You do that without telling me?" But she takes.
Okay, because I think that was inappropriate and that was uncalled for. So will you go ahead and dismiss this and explain yourself on the record?
I do things.
Okay, all right. And then she tries to come up with stuff.
I do things. This is one of these women, Mersh. We know some of them. We've brought it up. Absolute pillow princess.
It does nothing.
Does nothing in any way. Does not try.
We heard the story when she made him go walk the dog or whatever.
Yep.
She does around the house, and all she could think of is she takes care of the dog. But Akaash is like, well, also whenever I come home from the road, the apartment's always clean. And she's like, oh, I hire people to do that. And Akaash could be acting here, but he seems surprised by it. He's like, oh, really? You do that without telling me? And she's like, yeah. And his face.
Hey, bud. She's hiring cleaners without telling you, which leads me to believe. Oh, no.
She's somebody else.
No, it's not only that. I think it's worse. I think she runs the bank account.
I don't know if she runs it or if she just has access
No,
to it.
but if he doesn't know that she's been doing it forever, he must
probably
not
makes enough money. He's not
You're
looking
right.
at a cleaning bill for she's probably doing some Mexican cleaning lady shit.
It's
out
just
there.
weird that the guy that comes to clean the house is a 6'7" black guy. I think that's weird. BBC cleaning is weird, and it's not the British one.
He's also a yoga instructor.
It's
That's
weird.
strange.
Yeah.
He's completely changes.
Because
So
mean,
it's
even
hard
if
to
he
tell.
does do both, he should have two different companies that he's sending the money to.
Mistakes.
Help girls out.
Comfortable to the guy
Okay,
and
can
ask him to purge this.
And I'm not gonna be herself and all that. But then she tries to spin it around on them, and she's like, well, I'm used to being around comedians, and this is how comedians are and how they act and talk. So she again is trying to blame Akaash for this.
That's absolute 100% because there's a couple things going on here. Yeah, Marie's been around Mersh and I for more of her life than less. Put it to you that way. And she knows, like, she'll bust my all the time, but like she would never do this. Like, no, there's a level though you don't do this, dude.
No, yeah, and if Marie started doing like this, I would be sitting there horrified.
Like, what the?
Yo, stop doing this.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing, bro, stop.
We gotta get it all out.
Yeah, we need to get it all out.
We need to purge this.
And I'm not gonna be happy till we figure it out.
Oh, with the dermatologist video.
That one, that one me off. That was outrageous and completely uncalled for.
So tell us why you were showing your cheeks to the guy and asking if he's sick.
Wait, she was showing her cheeks to a dermatologist? I didn't hear about this.
To a single Indian doctor.
Can I just give the whole lore?
I wanted him to fuck me. Oh, I'm doing that honest thing again.
Fuck.
Okay, looking back, I get it. It was stupid. I was being.
You showed your ass to a single Indian doctor. I didn't hear about the story, by the way, so that's wild. And then you're like, looking back, that was bad?
Stupid, okay? But we all make mistakes. But.
Yeah, Akaash made a big one. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, very expensive one, too.
Mm-hmm.
Just
It's a good point. Technically, we did.
Bro, there's a billion of them, dude, and you got the worst one. That's wild.
worst one.
That's bad luck. Like I was getting struck by lightning 6 times.
Yeah, so what happened was I actually fell in Pilates. I fell
on a
It happens.
on my ass.
Yeah. You don't have the cigarette
you're
lighter
comfortable
attached.
sharing this.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then there's other things you're not.
Because I also feel like this could help girls out. You know, I'm on an SSRI, so sometimes.
No
Really? You're on SSR? No way. Huh. That's wild. I couldn't see. You have SSRIs. We all know. Everyone on that set's on SSRIs. Everyone in that city, everyone in that state's on SSRIs.
You need like a little boost, so why not?
You know a way to get a little boost? Get off of SSRIs and feel things.
Yeah, I know it's difficult.
Yes, sadness sucks, dude. But then happiness is better instead of always being beige. Or I guess brown in your case.
Yes, this is why I think that there's
get
confusion.
confused, yeah.
To feel comfortable talking about that, but then also not feel comfortable with certain things. That's where the brain goes. I have to make up something.
I don't know. It's hard for me. I mean, I just am existing. I'm not trying to.
Guys, she's just existing. Well, yeah, so was John Wayne Gacy, and no one liked what he did.
Yeah, seriously.
I'll tell you a lot of people that were existing.
Like, the only thing I try to do is just be myself on TikTok, but
But
like.
the thing is,
But you're bad.
Yourself sucks.
You should be something else on TikTok.
Yeah, your site's the worst.
Like, there are some people who are like, oh, I'm a bad person. And then they invent a persona and they go on TikTok. But you just kind of are like, oh, I'm a bad person. That should be my TikTok.
I should be a bad person. That's it.
10 times extra.
Yeah.
And again, like, not to justify,
We'll go down
but
to
I
2
feel
times.
like I've been with that guy since I'm 22, and I feel like I've learned so much of my humor from him, my personality from watching you guys. I've hung out with so many comedians, so I'm like, oh, like, be extreme, be funny, as long as your actions are a good person. You know what I mean? So I'm
Your actions are a good person.
No, again, there's a difference between busting and messing around with a guy. But again, there's the issue. It's like there's another woman comes in, people are hanging out.
She doesn't know
and
how.
She doesn't know how to do it. So then she goes the bad thing. She goes really hard and versus the dude.